Hipster, I'm not sure they do that much multiplayer testing, if I'm honest. Nice Twix with a cup of tea. Right, so how does this mission need us to customize this thing? Presumably with a heavy saddle.
You just need to change the fuel tanker out for the saddle.
Don't have any choice but mud tires. Advanced special gearbox, full range of gears that cost a higher fuel efficiency. We'll have that. Got a bigger engine now. The apex predator of its class.
So I know where one of these trailers is. I don't know where the other one is, though.
I'm up.
Hey, Pups.
Is your game saving the advanced video settings? Mine doesn't, it's annoying. Advanced
No.
video settings.
No, it isn't, and I know this because I emailed the devs about it.
Well, can you not edit a file?
The devs are aware of it, and know it's a bug, and it said they're going to be fixing it, but...
I didn't ask you that.
You probably could just edit a file, Paul, yes.
Okay. Why don't you just edit the file? Because if the entire save game is a text file, chances are the video settings are as well.
Well, what map are you in, Paul, so I know where to spawn?
Flooded foothills. Well, the trailers are in two different positions. One's up by the gold mine.
Yeah, so Pups, I wonder if you want to spawn in on Big Salmon Peak and
Yeah,
then...
I'm thinking that as well. Just drive through, because it'd be quicker.
Yeah.
And easier.
You shouldn't have to edit text files for the game to save basic graphic settings. No, but if you've got a game with a bug where it's not saving it, surely the best option then is to just go and edit the file. Because until they fix that, you're going to have to go into the video settings and adjust them every time you play. My thinking is, you can edit the file, and every time it loads that file. Some big tires on this thing. Haven't seen a single hotfix since phase 3. Yeah, I don't know. I've not really paid attention to how often they've patched it.
There was a lot of customization on this truck as well. I was impressed.
I like how the paint tab is entirely disabled for cat stuff. You'll have it cat yellow, and that's it. The lights on this thing are so bad. STS just announced that the ETS2 DLC after Iberia will be Heart of Russia. So they're going further east then. Does that mean they're going to go like all the way to Warsaw then? Sorry, Moscow is what I meant to say. Because that's quite a long way. Somebody did a map mod of that, and it was quite a long road. Overcast seafront. Do you think ETS will ever go down to Greece? I mean, pro mods, you know. Yeah, Iberia seems to be taking a very long time. Well, everybody was disrupted by COVID. Iberia will be out in April. When was the last ETS2 map DLC released? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, but when did it come out, Alban? Wait. Some people are saying December 2019, some people are saying last year. So, the last map DLC for Eurotruck was December 2019.
Yep.
Which was 3 months before COVID lockdown began. And by the time they release it in April, that's almost 18 months since the last map DLC.
Yep.
That's a long time. The
Baltic Sea. Yeah, what?
Baltic Sea was November 19 before that, and Italy December 2017. So it's about 1 year per Eurotruck map DLC.
Wow.
Flippin' heck. I mean, they got a huge team for maps. They've got an entire asset team. That's insane. I've got to get to Big Salmon Peak. Is there a reason why it's specifically pointing me to the north entrance?
No.
You can't get through it anyway, it's locked.
Yeah, so why does it tell me to go that way? Imagine paying attention to the game and actually going that way. In lieu of the DLC and a lot of features improvements have been added. They're separate teams, Heapster. You can't... This is the thing, like, they often say to you that they've been adding these features, so they've not done that. But the mapping asset team has nothing to do with the lighting and graphics engine team. Like, I've met the guys. They sit in entirely different parts of the office. They don't... Their workflow doesn't, like, impede each other. It's down 9. Thank you for subbing. Weird that COVID has hardly affected Train Sim World and their DLCs. Imp, is Matty still a train conductor? Oh my god, what is going
I
on?
still have it as well.
What is going on with that? Transcend World DLC is a Control-C, Control-V of other DLC. I mean, if they've done it before, they just bring it in and like... I mean, it's not that simple, I'm sure, but they can bring in an existing one from the other Train Sim game. The thing is about Train Sim World DLCs is, I'm sure a lot of work goes into just, you know, creating 20 miles worth of track for you to drive by, but then you end up setting this like small cap where you can't really see out the window anyway, and then you fly past it at 60 plus miles an hour. So whatever work they do doesn't truly get appreciated anyway. It's weird. No, it looks like rocks that have gold in them or something, is what it looks like.
Well, you are delivering it for gold mine, aren't you?
Yeah. Giant gold rocky boulders. Do you think Train Sims, they focus more on AI? What do you mean? Rotten moss? Looks like rock. Why would we deliver rotten moss? It looks like rock with gold veins in it, is what it looks like. It's basic gold ore, is what it is. Passengers and game scenarios, I don't know. As I said before, Auburn, the biggest problem with Train Sim World is that the map DLCs don't connect together. That's the biggest travesty of Train Sim.
Yeah, and the point with all that is that now that they've put the underground in, you could actually do it.
If they just join those dots together, people will buy more DLC anyway. Because they'll be missing, like if you buy, I don't know, Manchester and Liverpool routes, and then you buy London routes, well, the next thing you want to do is buy stuff that connects to Birmingham and connect the whole lot together. So you'll buy more map DLC just to have a bigger connection network.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they don't connect the dots. And it's not like the Unreal Engine can't handle big maps, like it can.
That engine can do great things in those who know how to use it properly. The Unreal Engine doesn't really suffer with optimization, it's just the developers not optimizing the game.
It's Yukon. It's done. The worst thing about Train Sim World in terms of the Unreal Engine is the skybox. Like, it's just a terrible skybox.
That's what I mean, like in the right hands, the Unreal Engine can do great things.
It's the same with the, what's it called? What's the other... The same engine that Dyson uses. Unity, is it? Like,
yeah.
I've seen games use the Unity engine, and you wouldn't even think they were using the same engine. They're that different.
Yep.
Like, the way they've used the engine is just night and day. Yeah, exactly, Matty. Mandalorian uses the Unreal Engine. Interdeko, thank you for subbing 52 months. That's Dan. Thank you for subbing, mate. Welcome. Satisfactory is Unreal.
Yeah, but didn't they custom fork the Unreal Engine on Satisfactory? And then which turned up another load of problems for them?
Something like that. I know they did that with... Robert Space Engines did that with the Crisis engine. And then almost got sued by Crytek for it. Escape from Tarkov. Why? What does that use? Toby, thank you for 40 months. Happy trucking. Best way to start your weekend. Calming down from lots of theory stuff this week in my train driver education. Ooh. What? Escape from Tarkov uses Unity? Does it really?
I did not know that.
I must admit, whenever I fired Tarkov up, like, the graphics weren't that great. I watched some videos, changed some settings, and I made it look decent, but it never really feels particularly smooth. It always feels a bit jerky and...
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just something about it.
I've seen, I've watched people play the game and I don't know, it just doesn't pique my interest.
Hey, getting on, Pups?
I'm back at the rope now. Been going across that bumpy section with a trailer that has no ground clearance was fun.
Okay, yeah, let's head down the hill here.
Yeah.
Tarkov looks stunning, performance is patchy.
I know a game that looks really good, Paul. And the sound engine is one of the best games I've ever heard of.
Snooker 19.
That didn't cross my mind.
To be honest, most games that use the Crytek engine always look really good. Well, Sherlock, a lot of games seem to suffer from stutters these days. But I know Tarkov definitely does.
It has to be harder to optimize games that are on PC though, because everyone's running different hardware. It's not like a console where it's just standard.
Yeah. That's the good and bad of PC gaming.
I have no idea what Snooker in 19 uses.
No, I don't know either.
I skipped the intro because...
The obnoxious audio.
Yeah, that one.
You
going to
come
get
through the puddle.
I'll be going straight on it.
I'd really recommend you come up this hill
Why?
because the path is better.
Is it?
Other than the hill, that's the only problem.
I haven't played Elite Dangerous in a while, Chili Blast. I think I still have it installed, but I haven't fired it up. Would you prefer Snooker 19 or better graphics or better interaction with crowds, refs and opponents? I don't have a problem with the graphics at all. I don't care about the crowds that much. I'd rather them just sort out the camera system.
Yeah, and something to do, like if you're playing in MP, like when it's the other person's go, you can't see what they're doing.
Yeah.
So you just sit there looking at a table, that's it, you can't see anything.
Yeah, like when Pups is playing his shot, I sit there and I have no idea what he's even looking at, aiming at. You don't see anything until he goes to play a shot, and then it shows you. And it's really frustrating.
Come teleport.
I don't know, Heapster, I can't remember. It's so long since I played that game. I don't think I bothered with the DLCs, Heapster, because it was like, the more I played the game, the more I realised that the 3 factions in it were just, you could never keep them all happy. There was always one who was annoyed and then would sabotage the other 2, and it was just a stupid game mechanic. We tried deep core mining. That was less. I tried that once, Chili Blast, but I don't think it was as profitable when I tried it.
I went left where you are, son.
Clear.
Difficult to find areas that are not depleted. Yeah.
Reverse a little bit, Paul, and go left. Leading away, son.
Well, I didn't know if a vehicle with chains ought to.
Yeah, I think you should.
If only we could double winch, eh?
Yeah.
That's advanced stuff. Whee! See you, boys.
Sam's coming back, people.
Slippy slidey. See that, Leonard? Thank you for 3 years, 36 months. Happy anniversary.
Hey, Paul.
Hey.
Well, I didn't think I was doing much for Pups, but clearly I was.
Yeah.
Well, you had momentum with me. You have to get me from a standard start.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Pups is going for the second one.
I'm at the top. I wish the camera angle would stop going to overhead view when I go past the lamppost.
Subsurface blasting, abrasion blasting. Yeah, there's lots of options.
Is this Elite you're talking about? Or
Yeah. Like mining
I still have never installed that game. I bought it, didn't I, when it was on sale,
Yeah.
and you were playing it, and I've never actually installed it or played it. Maybe when I get my HOTAS out, I might jump into it.
I mean, effectively, it turns into either space trucking or space combat. That's the kind of two options you have, really. Either you go around trying to blow stuff up, or you just take stuff from A to B. Turn it right here, yeah?
Yep.
Reading chat, hype. Why did I look up at chat at that moment?
Oh, 25x.
On the road, Flecky. Dude, I fired that game up on stream. We played it for about 4 minutes and then I uninstalled it. And I'm not exaggerating. Maybe it's gotten better, Rome. Yeah, okay. Like, for a brand new game at the time, it was just, what is this? This is the graphics of OMSI. Okay, just teleport the trailer off me. That's fine. I see how this is. Well, the fat cats did it.
Oh.
Flecky, have a look at the Steam reviews. I mean, what do they say? Let's have a quick look here. Let me see. Let me just see how much it's improved.
Here we go.
Store on the road. On the road truck simulator. Recent reviews mixed. All reviews mixed. First review, Northern Alex. Been covering this game since day one. It still has a long way to go, but every update is a leap forward. Posted 2018. I think he was being generous. 7.1 hours played. This game is garbage. Nagged at for a stupid card. I literally turn it on for 1 minute and the AI is garbage. Lackluster, awesome concept, but game is garbage. 7.9 hours. It was not really straightforward to play. Could not even get fuel on the truck. 3.4 hours. ETS2 is way better. Too much setup. Stick with buses, guys. Program is lacking content. Maybe if they add more DLC. Unfortunately, the efforts on porting this to console. Looks like they abandoned this to focus on the consoles. That was November 2020. Do not buy this game. It is far from ready for sale. The keyboard buttons don't do what you tell them, and trying to control the truck is an absolute nightmare. The idea concept is good, but needs to be taken off sale and reworked majorly. That's quite damning, isn't it? Should be taken off sale. That was October 2020.
I think you should definitely give that
So,
a go again.
Paul, when you're playing on the road,
So, yeah. I mean, personally, I I don't see anything there to warrant any review video, because I kind of take the view of, if I don't review it, then it probably means it wasn't great, because I don't review bad games. Otherwise, you end up making a video where you just go, this is rubbish, don't buy it, which some people do, but I kind of don't like doing that. Just making a video where you just take him to the cleaners. Rusty the Dude, thank you for 2 years, 24 months. A demo? I don't think so. I think the game is a demo. Right, what's next? Let's have a look.
Log
in
in
or
4
log in?
days.
What?
It's
Log
a
in
choice
or
of
log in?
logging, or logging. Or would you like to do some logging?
Or we
Or
could do some
plus?
long
Maybe
logs,
some logging?
long log missions or medium log missions. That's your choice.
I'm doing long.
You going long?
Oh.
Mountain Warehouse, the Warehouse, West Camp. Okay, so what are we going from log station down the south?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Alright, so what truck do we want this time? That's the question. Cracks me up when people buy driving games and expect to have a keyboard, good drive good. Your thoughts? Thing is, if you played driving games before, Kilrathy, you know that keyboard basically gives you digital steering and digital control, and that's not going to work very well. If you don't know that, you might go in thinking it'll be fine. But if you can't be bothered to buy a controller or a joystick or a wheel or something, then, you know, that's all on you, isn't it, as far as I'm concerned. So we want to saddle high, don't we?
No.
Oh no, we need a log thingy.
Yep.
Log carrier front. That's the one. Oh, will spare wheel go, do you think, with the log carrier? Can you put the headphones on the back? Or do you think that'll get in the way of the logs?
I don't know with this game anymore.
I mean, the P12's quite long, but who knows? Time to do some logging.
Always have to have the bigger truck, don't you, Sammy?
Isn't that the compensation truck?
I think it is, Paul. And he's gone back in the carriage!
I can almost hear him going, Oh, I remember this place. It's a bit of a pain to get to. Don't they need a crane?
No.
For long logs, I think it auto loads. Does it auto unload? I can't remember.
It can do, yes.
Yeah, the only problem when you need a crane is when you have a spill. Then you wish you had a crane. But Sommy's got a crane. Oh no, Pups has got a crane.
That's Sammy.
That's Sommy. He's put a crane on his. We don't all need a crane, do we?
No.
Mind you, we're not all
No.
going to the same place.
Adorable little puppy with a big truck. This
Oh,
will
hang on,
go
I'm going to
awesome.
change my front bumper. Sorry, pups.
Lol, Valencia. Thank you for the bit, Snakebite.
You actually changed trucks, pups. What's going on?
Well, I wanted to take my Russian truck, but I'm scared I'm going to run out of fuel before I even get there.
People, yeah, I think you're right. People's expectations. People are often unhappy with something, not because that something is inherently bad, but because their expectations didn't line up with it. It's surprisingly common. It's like buying a fork and trying to use it as a knife and then complaining about the fact that it's no good as a knife. It's like, well, it's a fork. You should have known that.
I feel like the odd one out again.
Here he goes in his Russian truck.
No, ain't gone.
Hope you brought a fuel tanker with you.
Okay.
Here we go.
It is like Top Gear, this.
Yeah, like, what did you bring that for? Did you not understand the challenge? Are you going red, pups?
Well, I've always been red.
Alright, I'll change to green and then we're proper RGB then, aren't we?
Can't sit there, Pops, because G has to go in the middle. We just need some LED for this RGB
Oh, yeah.
to be BAE.
Imp, I think I was Hammond. This came up last time we played, and I remember me being Hammond because I said I am that sort of person when like they need to repair a car, my feet come off the floor.
Right. There you go. RGB crew assembled. Nice. Screenshot, pause with the camera, and let's go.
Hang on, you didn't get my good side. Do you want to go next, pups?
Sure.
Yeah, I've got the 3090 in now. Sea Slider. It's been running this week. You really dislike that truck? Why?
Because it's rubbish.
Please don't say because it's long. You'd sell your left leg for a 3090. What? Dude, you need your left leg for the rest of your life. A 3090 will be old school in 5 years. Or
Also,
maybe,
you need to ask. Oh, sorry, Paul, go
I was
on.
going to say maybe left legs are overrated.
I was just going to say, like, you should also, like, ask yourself if you are going to actually use the 3090 to its full potential. It's like, if you're just playing, like, Euro Truck, you do not need a 3090.
Most people don't. I don't need a 3090. 3080 would have been more than enough.
This is like the old Top Gear thing. Is do I follow the Hammond's line or do I try and go around?
Yeah, those two imbeciles at the front. Yeah, while we're alone, viewers, I have got a slight admission. My air conditioning doesn't actually work.
Yeah.
Or it does work. But I'm not going to tell those two buffoons.
Wasn't that the India special?
Yeah.
And then they had to move it onto the train, and then they found out and sabotaged it.
Yeah. And it was whatever, they just let the gas out, didn't
Yeah. And if anyone says spoilers, it's not. It's like how many years old?
Yeah, you can't call spoilers on that. You can put that in the box mark. Dumbledore dies. That's not a spoiler.
No, he doesn't, Paul, does he?
Listen, if you've not seen Harry Potter by now, that's your problem.
Oh, it. Alex, just go back to work, okay?
Oh God, has he turned up? Has your other half turned up, pups?
Wait, so who's who again? I was Hammond.
No, you can't SLI 3090.
Technically, you can.
They've
They
kind
do
of,
have the bridge.
yeah, they're kind of moving away from that, aren't they? The whole SLI
Yeah.
thing.
It's the only card in the 30 series lineup that has it, if I remember correctly.
For all those Bitcoin lovers who want to mine Bitcoin with it.
Lol, Alex. I get home from work and the first thing I do is to check to see how you are, sure.
That sounds like a wife.
Why are you so impatient, Sammy?
Building!
Slip the auto, thank you, 43.
Apparently I'm stuck.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
the
that's
chains on the
terrible.
tyres don't look like they've been doing too great, pups.
Three years in the bank. Thank you, WH Trends. Right, so who's going to which one then? Mountain Warehouse, West Kent.
Democratic dictatorship.
Well, they're all going to be a bit of a pain, aren't they?
Oh.
Looks that way.
I mean, there's two logs. Is that two loads, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the single load is all the way to the north.
I can go to the west camp if you want.
That's the single load to the north.
Yeah.
The very, very north one is the first. Let's do that one. Me and Tommy will do that one then.
Okay.
We'll go to, in quotes, warehouse. Figure out a route through here. Sorry, we come out of here. I remember we can nip north across that middle island thing, can we?
Can we?
You know, we go over the railway track. I think.
Yeah.
I remember we've been down the railway track before to the Rolled Steel factory. I've definitely done that. I can't remember if we nip over the island or not. Maybe not.
I mean,
If we can get on that road, it'd be a lot easier.
I mean, the route that we know is basically back the way we came, back to the garage, and then just rode it the entire way and turn left at the concrete plant.
Yeah, but if we can do the railway track section, everything else is easy money tarmac. It's like tarmac all the way.
Still same as the route back to the garage, other than the bit through the swamp, isn't it?
Well,
and it hasn't got that awkward double hairpin where you got the trailer jammed on the railings.
So you want to go back the way we came?
I'm expressing an opinion. I'll follow you, sir.
I was asking you for an opinion. I said, so you want to go back the way
Wait,
you
if
came?
you're Jeremy, Paul, he was always in charge of navigation, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'm sure there's a reason why I'm not moving. I just don't know what it is. Is it the tree? That's really strange.
We're not going anywhere, lads.
We're not even going to make it out the yard.
Always one that's impatient. Always.
My incompetent colleagues, as you can see, they're utter buffoons.
You had the benefit of watching the track that doesn't work. Sam Davis, thank you for 11 months. Jam at 1075, thank you for 2 months. It's a bit muddy though.
Yeah.
Wait, you actually helped Hammond out? That's not how this works.
Wait, hang on a
Hammond?
minute. I'm Hammond. I'm
Hammond's
the one
up
who
front.
No.
I'm not Hammond. That doesn't
Yeah,
work.
Pops is Hammond, isn't he?
Yeah. I was the one that just helped Paul out.
I got stuck on a random
right.
bit of tree.
Oh, sorry. I was confused.
You just helped Hammond.
Oh, Pops was in front. I thought you were in front.
No, Pops is in front.
Okay. Oh, if I'd have known, you should have told me. I didn't know that. I would have left him.
Well, you made him change colour to red because he chose the same green as you.
Do you need another coffee, Somi? Is that what
Wait,
it
what?
is?
Weren't we both red and he claimed that he was always red?
Oh, I've
Something
always
like
been
that.
red. Could someone please go back to the first YouTube video and just confirm that for me, please? Thank you.
I was blue, but Paul whined and said he doesn't like
He doesn't
green,
like
so-
green, yeah. He's never happy, to be honest.
It's, well, no, to be fair, green is my least favourite colour. I possess no green stuff, really.
You don't see these celebrities doing this, do you? They just go off to hotel rooms. We're out here doing it for real.
Oh, yeah. Hardship.
Water damages engine. Well, that's a good start.
Sherlock can confirm Puppy was red in the first ever episode. There you go. Oh, why you... I'm stuck now because of you. Just keep moving, mate. Water damages truck 1x, 5x. No, my cap does not have green in it. It's black and gold.
Yeah, wait, what? Since
That's
when
what I
did a
was
scroll
thinking.
cap have green in it? You do realise if it did have green in it, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Exactly. Yeah, have any plans to buy a 4K monitor for gaming? Quite happy with ultra wide. Not at the moment, no. I mean, I could up my resolution with a 3090, no problem, but like it's just the expense, isn't it? Like these monitors are perfectly fine.
As long as it means we haven't got to change that screen above your head on the rig, I don't care.
That's it. Like, what's on the rig, I don't think I'd change anyway.
Like, you've got to admit, out of all the jobs on the rig, that top monitor is probably the biggest pain.
It is a bit of a pain.
Well, why are you going in the garage, Simon?
Get fuel.
So you're in a fuel truck?
I was going to grab one, since you two seem to be fighting for the honour of Captain Slow.
That's all you. Like, I'm Hammond.
Wait, what's going on with my logs here?
Sermi just left the map and now I've got floating logs.
Yeah, your logs are stuck up in the air, and 2 of my logs just started pinging off my trailer.
And your trailer looks like it's...
Weird stuff just happened then. Now the logs are back again, but yours are still floating in the garage.
2 seconds, Paul. I'm going to delete the ones that are floating.
That was a whole lot of weird.
I unpacked and repacked.
Yeah, on my screen there's still one floating.
Can you try and delete it? Because I can't see it.
Did you do this on the map?
Press...
Oh, God. According to this, there's logs back on the road though.
Yeah, there is. There's 4.
Game crashed.
Yay. What exactly did the chain of events? What happened then?
So Somi left the map and then all hell broke loose.
I jumped into the garage.
Oh, on my screen it said you left the map.
No, I jumped into the garage.
Actually, if I hit these 3 on the floor, when Somi gets back, he should just be able to pick them up and use them.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just hit that one and it landed on the ground, so that's usable.
You could delete that one, Paul.
I'm just going to leave it. We'll delete them after we've loaded up something.
Do you want to spawn a fuel truck in, Paul?
Okay.
Right, Somi, do you want me to grab a logging crane and load you up?
No, I'll do it with the truck that I've got, mate.
Okay.
Armadillo! Wolf Dragon, he was barking a lot this morning, so obviously energy levels are fine. He's not throwing up today, but he's not really eating either, so we're just monitoring him at the moment.
Thank you. So there's 3 logs on the road and there's 6 floating in the garage?
Plenty to choose from.
Okay, make that more like 9 floating.
Multiplying.
Well, the ones in front of you, perhaps, are my originals.
But if you grab them, Somi, I'll delete the runs off the road up here.
Well, I would just load up before we delete anything. Because once they're gone, they're gone. Look at this snack, guys. You can't see these grapes because these grapes are invisible. Invisible grape. But I've got little prawn toast things. I've got little spring rolls. And I've got whatever these are. I'm not entirely sure what they are. Invisi grapes are the best.
Jeremy's always thinking about himself, Sam. He doesn't offer us food. I wish you could see what I'm seeing, Sammy. You haven't even got a log in that crane arm.
Dim sum, that would be it.
Wait, what happened with the mini burger?
Valencia, I think that's long gone. Davs, thank you for 18 months. Are you able to pick the logs up something?
Yeah. Thank you.
You sent an SOS for the chip shop Chinese. Lol. Shadow Summit, thank you for subbing. Welcome.
I used to have a fear of speed bumps, but I'm slowly getting over it.
Oh my god. Nightbird.
The puns are back.
Your sister makes her own prawn toast. They're very good, Matt. Nice. I'd love to know how to make it, actually. Pepper's doing really well. Heapster Doyle was just throwing up a lot yesterday. This is better than school. Lol. You know the problem with spring rolls? They're like molten lava inside.